Dead Rising 2 Case West. This game covers Frank West and Chuck Green's infiltration of a phenotrans facility immediately following the events of Dead Rising 2. Case West starts off showing the canon ending of Dead Rising 2. A mysterious figure then shoots TK, allowing Chuck to escape, and the shooter is revealed to be none other than Frank West, who flew in on another helicopter to meet Rebecca. After Chuck informs him that Rebecca was killed during the events of Dead Rising 2, Frank allows Chuck to accompany him as they may be able to find evidence that would clear his name. Frank also reveals that he has a source within the facility, and this person assists them with being able to move throughout it as they search for the evidence. Visually, Case West looks pretty good for a game of its time. The visuals are an upgrade over the original Dead Rising 2, and while they don't quite hold up with the 2016 remasters, they're not far off. Frank in particular has a much more aged and grizzled look, which suits him. Case West offers a very tight and compact Dead Rising experience with a variety of mechanics from the previous games returning. You still rescue survivors who are stranded in the facility, combo weapons return, which still do require a workbench to create, taking photographs also returns for the first time since Dead Rising 1, and this game also has online multiplayer, although as you can imagine, so many years down the line, good luck finding anyone to play this with. The AI for Frank West is actually pretty decent when he's following you around, and they made the smart decision of not giving him a health bar that you have to manage. Case West ditches the large open maps of the first few games in the series, and instead has you traversing small corridors and large rooms within the warehouse. This gives Case West a very unique feel within the series, as pretty much every other game gives you a lot more room to play in. Case West is honestly a pretty simple game, and unlike pretty much any other Dead Rising entry, it is wholly focused on the story. You still rescue some survivors and do small quests for them, and you get to kill groups of zombies with various weapons, but this aspect is definitely toned down. As a result, it gives Case West a very different feel. The runtime of this title also isn't particularly long, somewhere between 1 and 2 hours, but much like Case Zero, it manages to make good use of said time while also delivering a compelling plot this time around. I actually really enjoyed Case West, and I appreciated that it wasn't bloated or overly long. While I did miss some of the zombie killing frenzy of the previous games, this one was clearly designed with something else in mind, and for the most part it worked. For Case West to resonate with you, you definitely have to have finished the previous 2 Dead Rising games, but if you've done that, this is a pretty satisfying resolution to the majority of open plot threads from those titles. And unlike Case Zero, I do feel that it can stand on its own as a fun and unique title that once again I wish had been re-released alongside the remasters.